Wow, this looks fun. There are many privileges to getting older. Hairy armpits, smelly armpits. Get to pay the mortgage and Tesco's and the car insurance, and make sure the car's always got petrol in it, and pay the electricity, and find your kids swimming stuff when they can't find it. But one of the best things of growing up is you are allowed to balance equations. Now, we haven't got multiple choice for this question. We have to find out what m equals, and therefore we've just got to do it the old-fashioned way. Now, the first thing you have to remember is that this is an equation. It's got an equals. So whatever is on this side equals whatever is on that side. And to be honest, that's all the equation demands. It wants no more than that. It's not going to mug you for your chocolate buttons or shout at you for not putting your socks away. It just wants, and it insists, that this side equals that side. And if it doesn't equal, it does not equal. And that's the sign for does not equal. But apart from that, an equation, it sounds like equals, is a remarkably liberal thing to have. So what we're going to do, we're going to gather up all our m's and gather up all our numbers until we end up with a number equaling a thing. So I want you to imagine we have a pair of scales. We use the vocabulary of scales. If not good drawing. Now, if I have a dirty great big elephant on that side, I can have a dirty great big elephant on that side, and it balances. If, however, I take the elephant off one side, this elephant hits the bottom, and this empty tray just dangles in the wind. That no longer balances. It is no longer an equation. So what we have to do to one side, you must do to the other side, regardless. You need 2 elephants, 2 mice. If you take one mice off, ba-dumph. You need to take the other mice off, mouse, and then it will balance. Doesn't matter what you do, so long as you do the same to both sides. Now, there is another little sort of, it's the word aphorism, change the side, change the sign, which is rather fun, isn't it? It's got a certain alliteration to it. Change the side, change the sign. And that will get you a long way. But if you want to go a bit further in maths and have more fun with it, remember, just equals, do the same to both sides, and all is happy. So here's our equals. I'm going to change colour to go. Now I want all my m's over here. Now this m isn't multiplied by anybody, it's just an m stuck there, and then we've got +2 here, +2 there, 2 squared. So I'm going to move that over here. So I've got my 4m plus, no, minus m, because, right, remember, if I want to get rid of it from here, I have to take m away from there. So if you've got a head louse, what do you do with it? You get rid of it. But if I take one from this side, I have to take one from this side. So that's a minus m. Or change the side, change the sign. Now, this 12 here, I also want to get rid of. You owe your mum £12. That was nice of her. How do you get rid of that debt? You have to pay it back. So you have to pay 12 to this side. If you pay 12 to this side, you pay 12 to that side. So this one, we went minus m here, minus m there. That cancelled each other out. Here, I'm going to add 12 to this side. That gets rid of that. But if I do it to this side, I have to do it to this side. Or change the side, change the sign. Minus becomes a plus. +2 plus 2 squared. So we'll stop at that point for a little bit and gather ourselves. 4 matchboxes, take away 1 matchbox equals 3 matchboxes. Happy so far? 12 plus 2 plus 2 squared. Right, so we've still got our 3 on that side. That's fairly neat, isn't it? 12 plus 2 is 14. And what is 2 squared? So that's 2 times 2. 2 made into a square makes 4. 14 plus 4 equals 18. So 3m equals 18. 3 marshmallows cost 18 pence. 1 marshmallow equals 6. What we did maths-wise, we divided that side by 3. 3 divided by 3 equals 1. There's our 1m, our little marshmallow all its own. And so therefore we had to divide 18 by 3. 3 goes into that once, 3 goes that into 6. M equals 6. It's fun, isn't it? Just all you have to remember is not to be frightened, and what you do to one side, you do to the other side. That's all an equation will ever ask of you, indeed insist of you. But apart from that, it doesn't care. You're going to have smelly armpits, great big bushy beard with the odd bird in it, and indeed many mathematicians appear to, and that's because equations are so loving and nice.